I'm sorry. I tried to stop you from crossing that street, but I was too late. God, I wanted it different. I wanted to save you. What I said to you that night came true, you know? That you would always be remembered. And your legacy, Karen, she's here. We're together. And she is living up to so many of the dreams you had. I just wish I could tell her what happened. But when I messed with history the last time, I lost her, and I will never, ever take that chance again. So, I'm the only one who knows that I changed history. And then I put things back the way they always were. But that's what's driving me crazy, Carolyn. Knowing something so incredible, so almost unbelievable happened, and I can't share it. I told Karen the story is a fairy tale, but she will never know it's true. I can never tell her. I can't take the chance on scrambling time again. But I will never stop wishing that somehow she could know the truth.
Promise to tell me the story if you do.
Yes. Now, how come you've never told us the story?
There's lots of stories I haven't told you.
I bet.
So you really almost didn't go to the dance?
Yeah, almost. I was going through a really tough time back then.
That's right. Your sister had just passed away.
Yeah, my father was sick with grief.
That's when he started drinking pretty heavy, didn't he?
Yeah, it was really terrible. And, you know, on top of the usual insecurities people have in high school, I had this group of popular girls that were giving me a hard time. So although, you know, deep down I really did want to go to the spring fling, I thought that sitting alone and drinking by myself was a better idea.
So what changed your mind?
What do you think? Me? She had a crush on me back then. Oh, come on.
That was part of it.
Yes, it was a lot of it.
Did
that
you?
wasn't in the car, I don't know.
Come on, you really want to hook up with Scott?
Well, that was part of it, but it wasn't the whole thing. I still wouldn't have gone to the dance if it wasn't for...
For what?
This friend of mine. He was there. He used to talk to me. He was there when Carolyn died. He used to tell me that I had my whole life ahead of me, and, you know, when I was feeling sadder than I'd ever felt in my whole life, he gave me hope, and he told me that I wouldn't always feel this alone.
Hey, which one of these friends was it?
I don't think you knew him. He wasn't from Port Charles.
Where was he from? What town?
Said he was from the future.
Oh, that guy you were talking about.
I didn't care where he was from. All I cared about is that he was there to help me. And, you know, he's the only one there that was. And he was the one who gave me courage to go to the dance that night.
So this was right before the dance the night I was conceived?
Yeah.
1973?
That's right. 1973. That was the year. Mysterious friend was the most important thing that ever happened to me.
Do you remember what he looked like?
I know he was tall and he had dark hair. I don't remember his eye color, and I don't remember his face at all.
That was 1973, for crying out loud.
I know it was a long time ago, and it's no secret about my past. I guess I lost a few memories in a few bottles.
I know, but now you're in dry dock.
That's right. Are you sure you don't remember anything else about him? His name?
Oh, you know, it's funny. Things really do come full circle.
What do you mean?
Well, my mystery friend I've been telling you about?
Yeah, what about him?
His name was Frank.
Frank? No Frank. Nellie.
The prince comes across this contraption, kind of a time machine. Only it didn't really look like a time machine, more like a piece of junk from a long time ago. The prince convinced the queen he came from the future. He pleaded with her to help him set things right, to put them back on their proper path. knew this would mean sending the prince back to 2001.
So did he do it? Did he get her to help him?
He told the queen if she did this, she would never be alone.
He was there. He used to talk to me. He was there when Carolyn died. He used to tell me that I had my whole life ahead of me, and, you know, when I was feeling sadder than I'd ever felt in my whole life, he gave me hope, and he told me that I wouldn't always feel this alone.
It worked. I did it. You're here. You're really here. Oh, I love that laugh. I love that face, those lips. Know that I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, say it again.
I love you too.
You don't know how good it is to hear your voice.
Frank,
What?
you're acting like you haven't seen me in years.
If you only knew.
Did he really do it? Did Frank go back in time? Do you have some sort of magic, Nellie? Mary, hi. I was looking for Frank.
Well, if you find him, will you tell him it's never too late for spring cleaning? Do you believe this mess? My son, the pack rat? You know, and I thought these pictures were lost or thrown away or something, and look at them. They're here. Are you okay? Should you be out this soon after surgery?
I'm fine. I really need to see Frank.
I can see that in your eyes. Look, he's gonna kill me for showing you this, but look at this picture of Frank in his Superman cape made out of a beach towel protecting his little brother Joe. Aren't they the
so
cutest? Look at
cute.
this.
Oh. You know, it must be nice to have all those memories on film. Yeah, I wish my mom and I had more photos. You know, you knew my mom in the old days, didn't you? I mean, before I was born.
I sure did. Well, I've known her since she was a teenager. Poor darling, she was so devastated when her sister died. I was afraid she'd never recover.
You know, she mentioned a young man, a stranger in town, that was very kind to her back then. In fact, she credited him for helping her through most of her grief. A handsome young man, early 30s, dark. Do you remember someone like that?
Yeah, he came here to the house once. We had a nice chat in the kitchen. I remember that. And he told me that he'd made a mistake that he had to fix to get back to the woman he loved.
Did he mention her name?
No. But I think the mistake involved your mother in some way. But you know what? I can't remember anything else. Oh, you know what? I left my cell phone in the car. I'm expecting a call from Victor. I'll leave these here. I'll be back.
That's ridiculous. Frank's story can't be true. Time travel. Yeah, right. No, not again. It's just like at the auction. Maybe this isn't a coincidence. You want me to stay. Maybe there is some kind